it's so easy to talk, but when it comes time for action, they have nothing to show for it. And I think this is because people think the easiest thing for them to do without the most repercussion is talking. Because talking, you can talk your way out of. Once you act on your words, you're pretty much screwed. Now, I think that people are taking this freedom of speech thing on YouTube for granted. They're taking YouTube too seriously, first of all, and they're taking this freedom of speech thing for granted. Whereas, just because you have the power to say something doesn't mean you should. It doesn't necessarily mean you should, and people don't understand that. Now, this is in reply to xNaSaoNe's video, "The Best Player on YouTube." Now, I don't understand why in the comments section people were getting really, really nasty in the way that they were going about replying to what he said. Now, the guy said he's the best player on YouTube. One, that's not a big deal. Best player on YouTube, the best player anywhere, really doesn't make a difference. Now, the second thing is, I don't understand why, one, his subscribers would get angry at him, and two, why random people who just happen to watch the video would get angry at him. There are no other commentators on that video that are getting angry, yet a whole bunch of randoms are coming at him saying that he's shit, or he sucks, or this guy's better. It really doesn't matter, and the guy's speaking his mind. So I don't understand why you guys would come at him like that. Now, I can take constructive criticism, but NASA's right. If you don't have a channel, I'm not gonna take any negative, really negative stuff like that. I'm not gonna take seriously, because I know, I have confidence within myself to know that none of it's true. If you say I'm the worst player on YouTube, or whatever you want to say about me, I know for a fact it's not true. But to hear it, it's disheartening, because he probably considers you guys his family or his homies, where he can come and talk to you guys without any repercussions on what he wants to say or what he has to say. If he wants to say he's the best player on YouTube, you guys should support him or just let him. I mean, it's not like he has a bigged up head or anything. He's not being a diva. It's YouTube. It's video games. It's not that serious. And I agree with him to a certain point about it. Now, what I don't agree with is the fact that he would put that out there. I have no problems with him putting this video out there, but he put it out there probably knowing we would get a response like this, because the people out here in this YouTube community, not everyone, but a lot of the people are, I don't know, they're really aggressive in things like this, because they take their YouTube commentators and they idolize them to such a point where it's a little bit creepy. to be honest, it's a little creepy, but who am I to judge? I'm just saying, he knew this would happen. I mean, he should have known it would happen, because I knew it would happen if I put out a video saying I'm the best player on YouTube. I know I would get all sorts of negative feedback from everybody, so he knew this would happen. So I know that he was pretty much expecting a very, very negative feedback, and if he wasn't, well, he should have expected it. And I don't agree with putting out content just to make everyone angry. That I don't agree with. But on another subject, he was talking about how 90% of the YouTube community or YouTube commentators put out the same exact content. Now that's complete bull. I don't agree with that at all, because the 90% he's talking about is not including all the small commentators, obviously. Now, to disregard all other commentators, because the commentary thing is so saturated that I would suggest people doing this don't try and do it for money, but do it because you enjoy it, because that's what I'm doing. I'm doing it because I enjoy it. So if you try and do it for money, first of all, you're probably not going to get anywhere. Now, the thing about it is, for him not to include the smaller commentators in his little, I guess, percentage calculations, or whatever you want to call it, is completely it's completely unjust because a lot of the smaller channels try to put in original content. Now he's talking about the jaws of commentary, or the I don't know, the Chris Smooth of commentators. He's talking about all the big commentators who put up high kill streaks. Now, in my videos, all I use are small kill streaks or no kill streaks, because I feel like it's actually easier to get the small kill streaks. Actually, I wouldn't say it's easier. They're both, if you're a good player, they both go hand in hand. You just got to know how to play the game. But it's more relaxing, let's say, to use smaller kill streaks or no kill streaks, because you pretty much don't have anything that you're working towards. You have nothing really to lose. So to say it's easier, I wouldn't go that far. But to say that it's more relaxing, or it's, I don't know how to put it. It puts your mind more at ease to go for lower kill streaks, and in that way, it could probably make it easier than going for high kill streaks, because high kill streaks cause more anxiety, you know, because you're playing very defensive, like trying to rack up on kill streaks, because you know one death will ruin your whole streak. So to wrap this up, all I'm trying to say is, if you're gonna say something, say it with at least say it with some credibility first. But if you don't have that, say it where you can take it as constructive criticism and not just flat out hate. Because if you just flat out hate on someone, especially a commentator that really doesn't give a crap, you're gonna get blocked, first of all. So you're gonna be missing out on all the stuff he's gonna put out. And secondly, he's not going to take you seriously. So basically, you're just going to be another comment in the comment section, which is a joke. Now, I'm not going to stifle your freedom of speech. Hate if you want, but I'm just saying those are the repercussions of hating, especially on my channel, because negativity and hate and bias is not accepted and not welcome. And I don't think NASA would accept it either. So anyway, game's almost over. This is just my opinion on everything, my opinion on the subject and everything that was going on. Don't take it as my lecturing you. Anyway, it's while it's hot. It's been fun. Peace out.